Yeah, good morning. This is Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday the 17th of October 2020. This is a look at my weekly analysis video where I go over all of the pairs I'm trading on the daily charts using the high probability / divergence trading method. I do apologise if there is any background noise. There is a bit of a monsoon / typhoon or tropical storm off the coast here in Vietnam. I'm looking out at the South China Sea now. It is very angry, so there's a bit of noise, a lot of wind, things banging on the roof, etc. Anywho, let's move on. So now this is my setup here. Just a Word document, just gives you an idea what all the different colours on the charts are. So if you're wondering what the green lines are or the red lines, and the vertical lines, just have a look at this. Either pause the video, take a screenshot. Like I always say, if you don't understand me or I talk too quick or English is not your first language, just slow the video down, pause it, and just read the notes on the charts, etc. But this, I'll put it up at the end again, but I'll run through the charts anyway as we're going. I'm pretty sure it's a fairly boring week though, so let's have a look at the charts. This is Trading View. This is what I use for my analysis. On the right's my watch list here. Anything highlighted in blue means there's trades on. If there's no highlight, it means there's no trades. I've been through the charts once already. It's a very boring video, this one, I'll tell you. And there's nothing coming up on Monday either, so she's very quiet on the daily charts. Now we'll start each pair. As you can see, they're in alphabetical order. These are all the pairs I'm trading. This is one I will be ditching once I clear it. As you can see, my profit to date on this, and I've been trading this over a year and a half, is minus. Now S1 is sequence 1. You can read my notes. Where that S1 is on the charts, that's where the sequence actually starts. A while back I was trading a lot of hedge sequences. Now I'm not doing that so much unless I've got a reason to, and that main reason would be either a great setup or hidden divergence. But these days it's more traditional, take a trade with a stop. I was in a buy trade here, if you are up to date with my other trading in the Facebook group or the Telegram channel. I was in a buy here, had a stop down here. I closed it yesterday before the stop got hit because there's a new sell signal in here. So this sequence 1's an old sequence. The yellow dotted line represents the overall break even. So break even at that level there. This tells you these are all the different trades. So sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, etc. You can read the notes there. And you can see my most recent buy was a loss of 37. The MACD Platinum, which is this bottom indicator, is below the zero level. So I'm always looking to buy when that's below the zero level and looking to sell when it's above the zero level. The daily charts are all a little bit out of whack because of this COVID move. It's a huge move, doesn't happen that often, and it sort of throws the whole sort of technical aspect of the chart out of whack. But it'll come good. Eventually this will keep on going left, and then this chart will expand and look more like a normal chart. In the meantime, it looks like it is going sideways, and this pair probably is. It's a slow moving pair at the best of times. So my red lines represent bearish divergence, my green lines represent bullish divergence, my blue trend lines are something of significance. Like you can see, it's a resistance level here, and here it's a bit of a support level. So that's it for the Aussie Swiss, trying to get down to this level here. I want to get this to at least positive, and then I'm finished trading this pair. It's just a pair that does my head in. Alright, Aussie Japanese Yen. No trades on at the moment. Probably should have taken this sell here. You can see beyond this grey line. Grey lines are just a warning signal. There was a new sell signal here. I just didn't like it. The MACD Platinum was just at the zero level, which is not. The price was at the 100 EMA. So we've got a 50 EMA, 100 EMA, and a 240 LMA. So this blue line up here is a big resistance level. And I probably should, so you can see it went up there, bang. Broke through, came back to it, bounced off it, and broke it, and come back up to it, now down again. So I probably should have taken that sell in hindsight, but I didn't, so let's move on. No trades on there at the moment. Aussie New Zealand, this is one I messed up. Sequence 1, sequence 2. So I've got two different sequences. green lines like this are just a big number normally. In this case, it's parity, 1.00. You can see price touched it there and bounced straight up. So I took an initial buy here, had a stop in place, removed the stop, took the hedge because it was, removed the stop because it was hidden bullish divergence, which I like. Took the hedge, sell, took a second buy, and actually got up to break even in here. I missed it, and now we're going the other way. Now I've got to work my way out of it, so I'll probably mess that up a little bit. But this is a pair I don't mind trading, and we're in a sequence 1. It's hedged at the moment, so sequence 1 I can't lose. I'm just locking in a loss, so it involves the 4 trades. And sequence 2, there's 2 trades on this actual candle here, so there's no problems there. So the second hedge sell was taken there. You can see it 107,677 and 107,677 also for sequence 2. So sequence 2, I might give it another day, then look at closing out half and putting a stop in place. This is the overall break even for all the trades. I don't expect it to get there, and if it does, it's a bonus. I don't think it will. Then I could close out all trades if that was the case. But yeah, looking all right there. I did make a mistake, but we'll work it out. Aussie USD, another one that's got an old sequence from way back. Sequence 1 starts all the way back here. At the moment, it's not looking that good. My break even levels are down here, which is terrible. In the meantime, I'm making some profit. You know, this is all based on 0.02 base lot size, which is only 20 cents a pip. So to make $750 on 20 cents a pip, it's a lot of pips. So we're adding there, we're getting there slowly, keep on working it. You can see there's a lot happening on this chart. I'll probably bring that, this green line you'll find is a 70 cent level, which is a big number. And as you can imagine, there's support resistance at that level, as you can see. I don't know if I go far left here or not. Yeah, you can see it's there, 70 cent level, come up there, struggled a little bit, broke through, come down, bounced off it, now going up, now coming back towards it. Probably should extend that line, but I don't need to because the green line's there. So yeah, the Aussie, and in the meantime, sequence 2 here was a buy, and I've taken a hedge sell on it because it's based on it's also based on hidden divergence. You can see here lower lows on lower highs on price, the red line, it's a little bit hard to see, and higher highs on the MACD Platinum just, but it's not great setup. They're all very tight. Again, this COVID sort of throws the whole chart out, but yeah, you know, if I just extend a little bit, you'll see the chart gets bigger and easier to see. COVID sort of parts behind. So it's the Aussie USD, trying to work my way out of this sequence 1 at the moment, which is I'm making hard work of it. All right, might as well continue with my trade. This is the Cad Swiss. This is one I have stuffed up. Back here on the left, you'll see 5 buy trades up here before COVID, long time ago. I dropped the ball. I didn't get out of these trades. Now I'm paying the price. And as I say in every video, the good thing is they're not costing me any money, other than there's a permanent loss on those trades at the moment, but they're positive overnight interest, so it's positive swap, so I'm not losing any money there. In the meantime, I thought I'll just try and work my way out and try and get up to these levels. And this sequence 2 here is all these trades here seems to be dragging on, and I'm not really making much of an addition to the profit here either. So yeah, it's been tough going, and what I've got to do, and look, even that got in close to break even on the sequence 2 and I missed it. Now it's starting to pop up again, so hopefully if I can clear the sequence 2, that I can start concentrating on adding more profits. But this thing's just been doing my head in also. You might see some notes on my chart like this. It looked like there's going to be a possible sell signal. The grey vertical line is a warning line for me, just saying something might be happening. As you can see, we've got a red dot above on the MACD Platinum above the 0 level. It just tells me I'm starting looking for sells. I didn't get that sell signal, but I sort of had a plan what I was going to do. So that's what that writing there is. Don't think there's a sell signal there. Tell me there's not. No, there's not. And when I say sell signal, I mean a red QMP dot. So these green and red dots, QMP filter, all are as a combination of the MACD Platinum, and another indicator called the QQE Advanced, which is not displayed on the chart, so I don't need to see it. When they're in sync, their crosses are in sync, they produce these dots on the chart. Those dots form at the close of the candle, so you take your, if you was going to take a buy in here, the buy's taken on the open of the next candle. That's the plan anyway. So that's the Cad Swiss pair I'm going nowhere with quickly. Cad Yen, I'm in a sell here, just taken recently. You can see my notes here. Green dotted line is the 80 cent level, so that's a sort of a big number. So we got hidden divergence again. You can see the hidden bearish divergence. There's been a lot of that very recently, a lot of pairs. It's a high risk trade. We're trading on the MAs, so we'll just see how it goes. Euro Aussie, another one I'm in a sequences. Sequence 1, don't worry about it, it's a sell from up here. I nailed that one. That's got a stop and place down here, so that's good. So locking in profit between there and there. That's sequence 1. Sequence 2, not so much. I think that's hedged at the moment yet, so I can't lose on it at the moment. Hedged, locking in a loss. Just waiting for, the good thing is with sequence 2, I haven't got the horizontal lines on, so you can't, I haven't got all the horizontal lines on. Just so the chart wasn't all cluttered up. I've started adding a few in here, but because they're more recent trades. I was in a my latest sell trade. I took a sell in here, on here. When I got this buy signal, I didn't let it get to the stop. I took the loss. So that's what that latest sell trade loss was. Got a little bit of profit in the bank. It's a pair I don't mind trading. When this sequence 1 trade closes out, that'll add nicely to that profit there, so that's good. So in the meantime, just got to work out what I'm going to do with these trades. It's a pair I like trading. Euro Cad, no trades on at the moment. Again, I'll start drawing my trend lines in for possible bullish divergence here, regular bullish divergence. The trend is up, so I would take that buy trade if it presented. If prices come down close to 240. Grey lines in there because we've got a green dot on Monday on the MACD Platinum below the 0 level, so looking for buys, but there's no green QMP dot. The good thing about TradingView, it does show the dots at the candle close. So on Fridays, if there was a buy coming up, the green QMP filter dot would be present, whereas an MT4, MT5, it doesn't do that. So it's a good thing about TradingView. Euro pound, no trades on, nothing happening. 90 cent levels a green line, grey line, with green dot below the 0 level, so looking for buys. Again, we're at this sort of resistance, support. You can see bang, 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 having trouble breaking through. So we'll just wait and see if something happens there. Euro Yen. There was a sell signal there. There was hidden bearish divergence, as you can see marked on the chart. I didn't take it. I probably should have taken it. I think I missed it. I think that's the day I slept in, and this thing, it had already moved a fair few pips. So I didn't take it. I might still consider taking this. I don't know. I'll have a think about it on Monday, but it's a good setup. Even though the MAs are sort of saying the trend is up, you can just see by market structure, you can probably, someone might say it's a head and shoulders there, or even like a triple top or something like that. Has the market moved enough? That probably nullifies that, saying it probably has moved double the neck break, whatever it is. Now it's gone up, hasn't broken that previous high, so you think the market's probably turning. That's hence we get this hidden divergence here. I might have a look at that on Monday. I'll mark that. Have a look. Euro New Zealand. Nothing much happening here. Good profit locked in a sell trade here. It's sideways. You can read my notes. Everything's all very tight and sideways on this pair at the moment. You can see the MACD Platinum's above the 0 level. I've got a stop in place. That's the red dotted line. Not much happening at all. Going nowhere fast. Don't mind trading this pair, but at the moment, boring as. Like a lot of pairs on the Euro USD. Good profit on this pair generally. We're in this one sell trade. Again, you can see a very common theme here. We've got this like up and then roll over and back up again. It's very similar. There's hidden bearish divergence there, like like the euro yen. So, you know, there's a correlation there, obviously. You'll see this in a lot of pairs, this same pattern, this hidden bearish divergence with this sort of same MACD platinum close to the zero level. So I've taken the sell here and it's going nowhere. So we just have to wait and see. No stop in place because it is based on hidden divergence. Pound Aussie, righto, I'm going to buy here with a stop in place there. So that's good. That trade's sweet. Then I took a sell in here and it's got a stop in place above this resistance level. As you can see, we're getting close to it. I thought there was going to be a buy signal. There was close to being one. That's why I moved my stop up. And if there is a buy signal, I'll close sequence 2 sell for a loss. So I'll just take the loss there. But hopefully this blue area will hold and it won't get up to my stop. This yellow line's overall break even for both trades. Because I'm net negative 0.01, price really has to be below the yellow line for both of these trades to be in overall profit. So with price just being above the yellow line, if I close both, I'd have a small loss. But it's all right. It's a pair I don't mind trading, but we'll just wait and see. Pound CAD. Now this is one I did mess up. You can see my notes. I changed the version of my QMP filter after I started the sequence. Hence the dots on the QMP filter don't align with the actual trades. There's 2 extra trades taken. And now I've got to try and work my way out of it. So sequence 1, you can read my notes up here. At the moment it's hedged. So sequence 1 started with this buy and it's hedged at the moment. So I can't lose, I'm just locking in a loss. The good thing is they're all pretty tight, these trades. Sequence 2 is this sell trade in here. It's slightly in profit. My overall break-evens all the way down below the fold, you can't see it. So it's not a pair I enjoy that much trading. I don't have much success with it, but it moves pretty well, so I stick with it. But I've stuffed it up by changing the QMP filter version. I don't know why I did that. All right, Pound Swiss in a sell trade up here, and was it a buy? I closed that buy for a profit or small profit, and now we're setting up grey line here for another potential sell. I don't know if I take it or not. I'm already in a sell trade. Stops locking a loss. These previous grey lines were previous sells I lost on. You can see the 3 there. So you know, the MACD platinum was above the zero level, so sell, 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 sell. Eventually got it, and we've had success on this one. Whether it's enough to make up for these losses, probably not, but it's getting some of those losses back. So it's just a matter of being patient, having faith in the system, and eventually you'll get it right. But at the moment, looking all right in this trade. Pound yen, took a sell in here, again hidden bearish divergence. You can see my notes, the pair I like trading. Everyone loves the pound yen, it moves so nicely. I did take a buy in here, and I think I've obviously closed it out. So now we're in a sell here, not going anywhere fast. Yeah, but got potential. Pound New Zealand, one of my problem pairs. Not my biggest problem pair, but right up there. It's one I've been in trades for a long time, all the way back here, late January. You can see the sequences, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're the ones that caused me the grief. Now, you can see in my notes what I'm going to do if I've got a buy signal. The last signal was a sell here. So sequence 4, let's have a look. So we had a buy. We started with a buy in here. What happened? That's got to. So I might have taken a sell. I don't know what happened. Anyway, recent sell sequence. Recent sequence 5 sell, lost $37. So I took a sell, hit my stop. So that's a loss. Sequence 4 is a buy. It's got a stop in place here. So you can read that. There's a stop moved up. So that red line's hard to see, I know. The thick yellow line is my overall break even. And if I had my trade manager set up, it went and touched it 2 days ago, I could have probably closed out. Look at my profit, $7,029 on this pair. So I've made plenty of money on it, and that's all based on 0.02 of a lot. So that's a lot of pips. If I closed it all trades now, I'm obviously going to take a loss. Say I took a loss of $1,500 overall, close all these trades. It still gives me an overall big profit and I could clear this chart. But I'm determined to work my way out of this. I'll give up the swap, but I want to get it past the break even. I'm coming very close in the last couple of months. I've touched this yellow line a few times and I've keep on adding to my profit, so it's not bad. It looks like there's a lot happening on the chart. People would get stressed about it, I get that. Wait till you see the USD Swiss Franc, but this, in the meantime, I'm quite comfortable trading this pair. Good money. And the pound USD in a sell here, very similar pattern to others. The hidden divergence and MACD platinum just above the zero level. So again, here's a pair I've made loads on, 9,000. So between the pound New Zealand and the pound USD, you know, there's $16,000 out of my profits just in those two pairs. At the moment, not looking that flash, but in the sell, high risk trade into the MAs. But we'll see how it goes. New Zealand Cad. In a buy here, not going anywhere fast. So I took a buy in here. So my first buy, I should put a grey line in there. So that was that would have been in there. Sometimes it goes all the way through and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. So that one was I took a buy in there and it lost. So you can see that first buy lost $14. In a second buy now, MACD platinum's below the zero level, so I'll have another go. Got a stop and place down here. It's not going in my favour at the moment. No big deal. It's a pair I don't mind trading, $760 profit, so all good. New Zealand Yen in a sell back here. Did take the buy, which has been closed at small profit. This green line's a 70-cent level, just a big round number. That's why that's on the chart. You can see this thing bang, bang, bang. That's good, isn't it? And now bang, we're coming down. So hopefully it'll keep on coming. Got a stop and place. I could probably bring that stop down. I probably will. Might bring the stop down above these highs here. So I'll do that on Monday. I'll move that stop down. Give me something to do. Pair I don't mind trading. It's all right. New Zealand USD. This is very similar to the Aussie USD. They're very correlated. So in a sequence one from a long time ago, not going that well. Trying to work my way out of it. Got a few dollars in the bank. You can see up here, $704. It's a pair I like trading, so it's generally not a big mover. COVID sort of stuffed that up, but in the meantime, I'll just keep on grinding out. I like this pair. Probably won't like the New Zealand tomorrow because the Wallabies play the All Blacks in the second Bledisloe. 10 o'clock kickoff, a bit early, drink beer, but I'll take one for the team. So you can see my notes. If there's a sell signal here, that's what I'll do. In the meantime, sequence 2 is this buy here, and it's just below the entry level, and there's a stop and place for that buy. Going nowhere fast. Got to get up to these yellow lines here. I can't see that happening. I can't see it breaking through this level up here. So we may be reversing. There's a grey line, red dot on the MACD platinum. So we'll just wait and see. This thing looks to me, what happens here, this is, you can see prices been going up over a long few months. And we've sort of topped out a little bit here. There's a double top up here. In the meantime, the MACD platinum hasn't got to those same heights. So there is big bearish divergence. So I'm expecting the Kiwi to roll over a fair way still, so we'll see how it goes. Right, I'll just go to the USD Yen and I'll come back to the Swiss Franc. So in the Yen, it's a pair I like trading, but geez, been tough going the last couple of months. It's just been all this little small stuff. In a sell here, you know, everything's very tight. Look at the MACD platinum, all very close to the zero level because this is throwing everything out of whack, the old COVID. It's a slow grinding downtrend. You can see the MAs are spreading and this thing's just sort of grinding down without really breaking through these lows here. So I'm taking a sell here. Am I confident? Nah, who knows. But you know, you've got to be in it. You've got to take the signals when they present. It's a valid signal. There's hidden bearish divergence. You know, and the MACD platinum's already close to the zero level, so we'll see how it goes. All right, here's my number one pain in the butt pair, USD Swiss Franc. I dislike it. It's an understatement. It's a pair I have trouble trading, and once I clear it, I'm going to remove it. I don't need to trade it. Now, sequence 1, sequence 2, sequence 3, I think that's all I've got at the moment. You can read my notes. There's no chance I'm going to get to break even on them. Maybe sequence 3 if it drops, what's that, 88, so it's got to drop just below the fold there. This one's 82, no chance. 76, no chance. But in the meantime, I keep on working, making good profit. So 5,035, again, that's all based on 0.02 lot, so 20 cents a pip, so it's a lot of pips. But I'm having trouble working my way out of this pair, and if you're watching any of my videos, you'll hear me going on about this pair every week. It's a hard grind. I really need to get up, price to get up amongst these trades here, so it gives me a bit more creativity. This big sort of no man's land gap, it just makes it hard to do anything with the trades. But you know, I'll stick at it. So the plan is, while I am locking in a loss here, don't worry about that, but I'm trying to add to this total profit. I just keep on grinding away, adding to that profit, and if I get out at zero profit today, 0 overall, that would do me fine. Then I'll just get rid of this pair. So it's the USD Swiss Franc. It's 3 sequences, a lot of trades, just got to get creative. Now, you know, like if I've got a buy signal here, then I have a bit of a think what I do. Do I close a sell here, this sell here, add some profit, take a buy? You know, I have a look at the whole structure of the market. You know, there's all these little divergences everywhere, and I'm just looking for clues on what to do. And sometimes when they've got so much crap on a chart like this, I'll go to another platform and have a look at a clean chart, just with my indicators, without all the lines. Just it gives you a better look at the chart. You know, I know what I'm looking at. People look at this and go, that's a dog's breakfast, and it is. But yeah. So it is what it is at the moment, so we've got to work something out. So that's got a couple of things to do on Monday. Have a look at, so possible sell on the Euro Yen possibly, and the New Zealand Yen, I'll look at bringing that stop down above these highs here, lock a little bit of profit, no need to. So let's bring up that document again in case you want to look at that. That one. Now, like I always say, if all these trades are recorded on a shared spreadsheet, so every trade I take on the daily and the 12-hour time frames is recorded on a shared Google Drive sheet. There's a link to the daily one in the description of the video, so everyone's more than welcome to check that out. You can check out all the different results, and it's over a year and a half I think it's been going. There's over 1,000 trades there, so, and I call all those trades at the time, so there's no fudging it or anything like that. Everyone's more than welcome to join the Facebook group or the Telegram channels. That's where I call the trades. So to all those people that have subscribed to my groups and my channels, or even the YouTube channel, thanks for that, much appreciated. It's a weekend, there's a cyclone offshore. I'll go down and get an actual video and I'll post it to the Facebook group and just show you. It's wild out there. Anyway, people, enjoy the weekend, stay safe, and I hope your football team or whatever team you support goes well, and I will chat to you on next week. Enjoy the weekend. Cheers.